Hi everyone, Barb Holterman here to tell you about a 10-minute tab tip on art traps, which was a term coined by Nan Hathaway, and Clyde Gaw is someone who has really taken off with it, and I look to him for great ideas for art traps. What are art traps? They are just art provocations. They are just groupings of art materials set out for kids to find or to fall into a trap where they will start creating and making art even though they don't know it or realize they are. And they're really good, especially for kids that don't know what to do, are no good at art, don't want to do anything. Put an art trap near them. You don't want to tell them to do it, but just put things out and see what happens. And oftentimes you will trap kids like that with these kinds of things. I'm going to show you some examples today that we've been working with here. I'm in my room for 21-22. I'm sharing this room with Becky, and she teaches high school and I teach 3rd through 8th. So one of the first art traps that we use is, I caught this from Clyde Gaw, and it's a marble painting setup. And I just got a boot box, and then I put some hot glue. I cut some cardboard to make dividers, and in each divider, in this one, I keep the marbles, just 3 or 4. This one, I squirt a little paint. I'll do 2 or 3 colors that complement each other, or look good together. And I'll do some, like 3 colors on one day is yellow, orange, and red. And the next day, I'll put in blue, green, and purple or something, so that, anyway, we know what day they are. Kids have a hard time getting their names on them, but sometimes I remember. So anyway, put the paint in there. I use these little ice cream spoons, but I'm sure you can find a better way to do it. And I will put some paint, I don't know what I do, but anyway, you want the marble to roll in the paint, and oh, I know, put the marble in the paint, then you use the spoon. I haven't done it yet this year. And then they can take the painted marble and drop it on the paper and roll it around, and then take their paper to the drying rack. And they love this. It's one of those process things. They don't need 400 papers, but boy, they will produce them. They love to do that. Here's another trap we've set with the skull that Becky found among all the Halloween stuff for sale. And we put out some newsprint and vine charcoal and black paper and white Conte crayons. You could do one or the other. You don't have to do them all. You can put any kind of thing then. Mainly it's to give them an opportunity to do some observational drawing. So, but we're thinking maybe they'll be more interested with the skull. This is something that I put out for a long time. I have had these scratch art cards for years. It's not really something I want to do. Well, I've done a whole lesson where I have them make it, but when I have these cards, just putting them out for something for kids to play with, and the little scrapers or a paper clip or toothpicks, they love to just experiment, and they feel no pressure. They don't have to make something for the teacher. They don't have to turn something in. It's just for their pleasure and helps them with their creating and their imagination. These were just done today. Some kids love to just scrape all of the black stuff off. But others make some really interesting designs, and it's fun to watch them. We have started a community collage here, thrown out some magazines and a cup of glue, and we just started it. We'll see how that goes. Maybe kids will just start gluing on the page. If you have a spirograph or spirograph type toy, set that up somewhere with some cool colored pens or something. Just anything. Get in your closet, see what you have, and pull that out and set it out and see what happens. It's loads of fun to see the kids playing and engaged in learning, and I hope that you also enjoy the conference this weekend as much as I will. Oh, one more. There's another one. Thank you, Becky. This was another Klein Gah, and it's just simply a piece of paper up on the wall. Draw 10 dots, draw 10 more and 10 more. Use the ruler to connect the dots, so just have the ruler handy. Kids can work with partners, or they can sequentially work. One right, many people can work. You can make a giant paper. I just threw this up really fast. And then use the ruler to connect the dots, have them connect dots. Sometimes when I've done this, of course I have the younger kids, and they oftentimes want to color them in, and that's fine with me. Whatever they would like to do to create the art. You can see, let's look at the whiteboard, Becky. This is her high school kids. Used the yardsticks with the whiteboard markers on the end, and they were doing some fantastic drawing like this. So I don't know, have fun, let the kids have fun and play. Have fun at the conference.